it's Miss Molly. I know we're talking about summer vacation and fun things that we like to do in the summertime. And one of the activities that we like to do at our house is going camping. We camp at the woods or at the beach or in the backyard. We just enjoy going on adventures. And so I thought it'd be fun to read a little book called Ladybug Girl and Bingo. This is Ladybug Girl and her dog Bingo, and they go on a camping adventure. This book was written by David Samon and Jacky Davis. So let's see what kind of adventures that Ladybug Girl goes on. This is where we should put up the tent, says Lulu. She's excited to be camping and to sleep in our new sleeping bag. Isn't this fun, Bingo? We're going to sleep outside. But Bingo isn't staying by her side like he usually does. He's zigzagging all over the campsite, smelling everything. Suddenly, Bingo stops, puts his nose straight up in the air, and bolts off towards the woods. Papa quickly grabs Bingo by his collar and snaps on a leash. We're in the wild, not our backyard, Lulu, says Papa. Make sure you hold on to Bingo's leash so he doesn't get lost. Don't worry, says Lulu confidently. Ladybug Girl will never let that happen. While her parents and brother are unpacking and pitching the tent, Ladybug Girl and Bingo decide to explore around their campsite. Out in the woods. The forest is filled with exciting discoveries. Ladybug Girl and Bingo cast spells with a gnarly old wizard. They ride on a galloping giant turtle and sip tea with the buttercup fairies in their secret garden.
I think there's enough fairies from a butterfly.
Then the whole family hikes to a nearby lake. Bingo is pulling so hard at the leash, he slips through Lulu's fingers. Lulu's brother snatches up the leash. I'll hold him, he says. You're going to let him get away. No, I won't, says Lulu, and takes the leash back from her brother. When they finally arrive at the lake, they rent a canoe. Everyone has to wear a life jacket, even Bingo. Lulu thinks that Bingo looks like a brave sea captain. A dog in a canoe? Let's see how that turns out. The canoe glides onto the water. Lulu loves the feeling of floating along. When they get into the middle of the lake, her parents stop using the oars and they just drift. It's so quiet that Lulu can hear the clouds moving. It's peaceful and she doesn't have to worry about Bingo running off here. There they are, floating in the lake. Have y'all ever camped somewhere like that before? Lulu looks over the side of her canoe. Look, she yells, I see an underwater castle and mermaids. That's just weeds, says her brother. Lulu looks again. No, it's definitely a castle for mermaids, and probably mer-dogs too. Maybe her brother needs glasses. Do you see a castle down there? After they return to their canoe, it's time for a picnic lunch. Lulu eats a giant cheese and tomato sandwich, and at least 38 blueberries. Bingo has 2 bowls of kibble. Everything tastes better outside, thinks Lulu. Doesn't it taste better when you have a picnic? I like picnic food too. When they finished lunch, Lulu jumps up and asks, do you want to play, Bingo? He pulls her towards the forest. We could play Explorers in the Jungle. How about we're trying to find a lost unicorn and we have to watch out for tigers? Does that sound like a good game? Looking out for tigers. You stand guard right here, Bingo, Lulu says, hooking the leash over a branch, and I'll climb up this tree to see if I can find the unicorns. We like climbing trees around here too. Crack! Lulu hears the snap of a branch, and before she can blink, Bingo is racing away, with the leash trailing behind him. No, Bingo, she yells as loud as she can. Come back! Look at those big floppy ears. He must be running fast. Oh no, Lulu cries. Where did Bingo run off to? What if she can't find him? What if he's gone forever? No, Ladybug Girl says out loud. She knows she will find him. even if she has to look under every leaf in the forest. She's determined. Ladybug Girl blasts off like a rocket to search for Bingo. She whizzes through a maze of trees, not caring if her wings get snagged on the branches. Bingo, she calls, but he doesn't come. After she leaps over a rushing river and stops beside a humongous boulder, she hears a familiar sniffing sound. Ladybug Girl zooms to the other side, and there, rooting in circles around a pine tree, who do you think it's gonna be? Bingo! Right on the other side of that boulder. There you are, Bingo, she shouts, flinging her arms around him. I'm so happy I found you. Ladybug Girl stands up and says, let's go back now. She looks around and realizes that she isn't sure how to get to their campsite. She ran so far to find Bingo that they could be 100 miles away. What if they need a helicopter to bring them back? Bingo tries to climb up the big rock. Up here? Asks Ladybug Girl. Have we seen that big rock in the story before? We'll find out. Holding Bingo's leash extra tight, she climbs to the top of the boulder. From this high up, she can see the entire forest. She sees the old wizard tree, and then looking down, she realizes she's standing on the giant turtle rock. Ladybug Girl can even see their tent. That big old boulder was just that giant turtle she saw earlier in the story. Ladybug Girl and Bingo run breathlessly back to the campsite. Mama, Papa, guess what? We were searching for a lost unicorn, but then Bingo escaped into the woods, and I chased him forever. And then when I found him, we were both lost in the woods. But then Bingo helped me figure out where we were, and we made it back, all by ourselves. She was so proud of herself. You weren't lost, says her brother. You were right over there. We could see your wings the whole time. Ladybug Girl looked in the direction of where they came from. It is really far away. Maybe her brother doesn't need glasses after all. Big brothers are good at reminding ourselves that kind of stuff. Later, after dinner, they toast marshmallows around the fire. Can you believe we're up so late, Bingo? Lulu asks, staring at the stars that cover the whole sky. We like looking at the stars, too, when we go camping and staying up late by a campfire. Wow, there are even stars in the trees, Lulu says. Those aren't stars, her brother says. They're fireflies. Fireflies? You should like them, he says. They're bugs that light up. When it's time to go to sleep, Ladybug Girl wriggles into her new sleeping bag with Bingo. I love you, Bingo, Lulu whispers. It has been a long day, and Ladybug Girl is a little bit sleepy. But tonight, I think she has an idea. Firefly Girl is up. Dancing in her jammies with the fireflies. There she is. It's just too hard to fall asleep while you're camping. I hope you guys enjoyed that story, and I hope you guys can have some fun summertime activities too. Make sure you send us pictures or messages and tell us all the adventures or things you're finding while you're on your adventure too. We look forward to hearing from you.